Hey, what's going on guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm back with another monster review. I will be reviewing Wormanoid from level 1 to 100. This mythic monster was available in the race, the previous race actually. So lots of teams actually went for not too many laps, and including our team actually. So that's why I'm going to be reviewing this monster from level 1 to 100. Because lots of you guys actually asked me on my stream to review this monster for you guys, so I got you. Alright, so today you'll see this monster's best skills, best rune setup, everything you need to know, and also we're going to take it to battle. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, smash like button, subscribe to the channel if you're on. Anyways, let's go on and get started. Alright guys, so if we head over right here, as you guys can see, we have Wormanoid. Unfortunately, I get one rune slot open, but this monster is in the Evil Legion's book Adventures, and I think that's Villains if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But anyways, we are going to place it right about there in that habitat instead of the monster vault. Here goes the animation. Alright, he gets a little scary looking. Oh, it's just a tornado, and okay, cool. Alright, awesome. So anyways, we do have Wormanoid. I'm gonna go ahead and collect this real quick. Okay, so yeah, we got Wormanoid right here ready, and let me know in the comments down below if you guys actually obtain this monster. So yeah, our team once again went for 10 laps, so that got us a level 100 basically, so a rank 0 Wormanoid. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and feed it up real quick for you guys, and we're gonna take a look at the traits and everything all together and see how good this monster is in battle as well. So here we go, getting it to level 100. There we go. So take a look at the stats. We have a 9,702 power. You don't have to worry about the power since it's not an attacker. You have 111,592 life, which is actually low. It's really low. And then you have 7,513 speed, which is actually a pretty good amount of speed to have. That speed is high. Anyways, you have this immunity to sun at rank 0. Pretty decent. Then you have hardened at rank 1. Okay, not bad. And then rank 3 applies stamina leak to all the enemies at the start of battle. Okay, the stamina leak to all the enemies at the start of battle. The thing is with that is that what if the enemy has Megaton on their side, you know what I mean? So that Megaton basically will cover all of this, and the other monsters won't be affected. And even if they are affected, once again, there are relics that will regenerate your stamina, you know what I mean? So you gotta think about all those things. So overall, trait wise, I don't really like it. Traits could have been better. But anyways, the ultimate is called 3 Eyes Outrage, which runes father side effects and deals very heavy earth damage to all enemies, applies immunity to control to all allies, removes 50% of stamina from all enemies. Okay, that's an interesting ultimate. Let's take a look at the skills. You have a moderate earth damage to one enemy, applies stun to one enemy twice, so in case if the first one misses, you have that second one that's going to land. Then you have this AoE stun with stamina leak to all enemies. I recommend running that as well. Then you have this mega stun with nightmare to one enemy, and you're also dealing heavy earth damage, so you could go with that. Then you have this maniac smile, which is a moderate earth damage. Sorry, not earth. It's actually dark. So this monster has earth and dark skills. That's cool. That's unique. Yeah, so it's moderate earth damage to all enemies, applies nightmares to all enemies. You can go ahead and run that, but you also have this single target skill that actually removes 50% of stamina from one enemy. So if you want to run this, you can. But the thing is, once again, they can always recover their stamina with relics and talents. Okay, you gotta keep that in mind. You have this AoE 25% stamina removal, which isn't really that good. And this is a 0 cooldown. Same with this one, 2 0 cooldown skills. So if you want to run those, you know, you can. But overall, in my opinion, you can go with these 4 skills and they work best. Okay. Anyways, so now that we got the rune setup and everything like that, honestly, in my opinion, I'm not really a huge fan of the skills, because the thing is, guys, many monsters are immune to stun. You know what I mean? Immune to control, immune to stun. So that's their mega stun, same thing, guys. Nightmare, yeah, it deals some damage and removes stamina, but once again, you know, stamina leak, nightmares, it can always be recovered. The stamina can always be recovered with a relic or talents, for example. So for this monster, I will not be unlocking the other rune slots because I just feel like it's a waste. I'm never gonna use this monster anyway. But in battle, or here's what I recommend giving for the runes, guys. So you can end up giving this monster triple speed runes, and you can run it with another monster that's super fast, faster than this one, and can cleanse basically in the beginning of the battle. For example, the dragon will be a good monster, a good choice, you know. So the dragon can take it the first turn, removing positive side effects and stuff like that. Or if there's a megaton with trade, you can just trade disable that monster and then this monster's free to basically deny them, you know, with his skills. So you could probably go with the single target stun or the another single target stun, you know, but this one's mega stun though, right? Or the AoE stun. This is what most players will probably use after that. But yeah, triple speed works, or 2 speed and 1 team speed. That's what I recommend giving. Okay, now getting into the relics. Okay, so there are actually many options you could go with. There is Royal Magus' banner if you want to go with that. Jackpack's banner also works out. Dormit's banner also works. If you want to do Talika's, go for it. Mr. B's banner would probably be one of the best, or Ingavar's banner. Okay, but me personally, I'm gonna go with this Mr. Beast banner, so we can just regenerate some stamina here and there. For the mask, since the monster's life is low, you could probably go in with like a Eotron's mask. So you start off with like, not really start off with some life, with armor, right? It's actually after your damage. So after your damage, if your life is below 50%, it gives you that 52,000 points of armor, and there's 2 uses, right? So you can go with Eotron's mask if you want to. Avoid this one, don't use this, okay? You could do Watts' mask, because the thing is, this monster can be frozen, can be possessed, can basically be controlled in general. It's just that the only thing that this monster can't be is stunned. Okay, so go with Watts' mask if you want to. And lastly, you could do Talonay's mask or Jazzy's mask. I'd probably do Jazzy's mask, honestly. Okay, so yeah, we are set. Let's go ahead and take it to battle now. Alright, so we are in adventure map, and I wanted to test this monster out alongside the dragon. And of course, you can always just swap the dragon with any other monsters that could take in the first turn, remove all their status effects. So for example, if I didn't want to go with the dragon, I could do Rodden, because the thing is, you want to take in that first turn and remove positive status effect, because there will most likely be Megaton, especially on PvP, right? You got to be careful. So let's say I'm running Rodden, you know, it could be any other monster that could remove positive status effects in the beginning. So let me go ahead and give you guys an example of what I mean right here. So Rodden takes in the first turn, and let's say there was a Megaton I was facing, right? I do the skill that removes positive status effect. It literally tells you down there. So you can go ahead and remove positive status effect, get rid of the Megaton. Let's just say there was a Megaton there. And then you can just go ahead and attack with this monster, for example. And look, with this one, you can apply Nightmares. You can do Stun, Stamina Leak, Mega Stun, Nightmares, and then the Stun that actually lands twice. So if the first one doesn't land, the second one will most likely land. Look at this one right here. See? It fully landed. And Jazzy's mask kicked in on top of that and removed stamina from him. So there goes that. And we're going to charge up on these monsters, of course. So this monster is stunned. So if we end up giving him a turn in, as you guys can see, he will lose a turn and not attack. And what we could do here, but since it was recently stunned, we can't really stun him again. So the best thing to do would be to use the skill just for the damage. But unfortunately, he is immune to nightmares. So he just regained some stamina from that. I should have just charged up, honestly. But we have to basically give him a turn in, because we can't really stun him. He was recently stunned. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse that from you. And this time, we are actually going to Mega Stun him from this, with the skill right here, Teeth Overload. So it Mega Stuns, and it also applies a Nightmare, but then the Nightmare was blocked because of his trait, right? But let's say there was a Mega Stun, or just a Stun immunity, right? Like as a trait or something like that. Then unfortunately, most of his skills wouldn't be as useful. Oh, we get our ultimate. So this removes positive status effects, deals very heavy earth damage to all enemies, applies immunity control to all allies, and removes 50% of stamina from all enemies. Take a look at this. Huge tornado comes in, and there goes that. And I have immunity control now, so it's not bad, you know? The immunity control, especially if you're going up against a monster that basically has control skills. So what we'll do, you're already stunned. I'll just do this just for the stamina leak. We'll do little Scubulus that gets rid of the stun there. You're still Mega Stun though, so I think what I'll do is let you get the turn in so that Mega Stun runs out. And then what we could do is just cleanse that again, and then we can go ahead and Mega Stun you again. So there goes 2 more turns of you not being able to attack me. And we'll just go ahead and use our ultimate here to finish you off, of course. Just like that. Alright. So yeah, you guys get the idea, right? Literally just run any monster on your side that could take in the turn before Wormanoid, that can basically cleanse, because most likely you'll end up going up against like a Megaton or something like that. Or you could, instead of using any monster that removes positive status effect, you could go with some trait disablers as well, because you might end up facing like Saintirion or Pangaloyat on PvP or something like that, you know what I mean? So just avoid those things like that. Just make sure you have monsters that could remove positive status effect or trade disable. The dragon is literally a perfect example that you can do that. But for the street talents, I know I didn't go over the street talents. That's because I don't have it ranked up. But for the street talents, if you have this monster to like ranked up to at least rank 1, you'll unlock it. I recommend giving in, let's see, there are actually a couple that you can actually give, but let me go ahead and take a look at them again so I remember okay, so you could do Snitch Band if you want to. Snitch Band won't be bad if you want to go with the Injector, but then you already have the banner that will regenerate your stamina, unless you don't want to go with one that regenerates your stamina. Then that's completely fine. But it really depends. You could probably do a health gene or a med pack as well, because remember this monster's life is low, so if you want to help him out from time to time, you can do that. Face shield would probably be the best to give as well. So yeah. Anyways guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's monster review. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.